So as we're back live, I want to apologize to everyone out there in YouTube. Hopefully you can find your way back before the end of the race. I want to apologize to everyone in YouTube for what happened. I'm not sure what happened as the stream's back up and fully healthy now. But naturally, we had some issues with the stream. We were live for the better part of an hour without any issues. And then the stream just went down completely. And now it's back up. We were trying to get it back up and running for the last 10 or so minutes, last 15 laps up until this point. And we've been recording, so we have a recording of the last few laps recorded. So you're not going to miss any of the action. We'll have that uploaded for you later on. But you will get to see the finish of this race carried out live on the WFO Racing Network with the American Sim Network. It's going to be a great finish here, folks. Hopefully everyone can find their way here. And again, I'm terribly, terribly sorry about what happened. I'm not sure what the cause was because everything seems to be working fine now. We've been having some pretty bad storms in my area recently. Last 2 days it's been raining non-stop. So I have to wonder if that's playing into it some. But nevertheless, we'll have a 2-lap shootout with Vern Bradley leading the show. And I tell you, this is going to be some great racing here. This is going to be some great racing. This is going to be a great restart. As we get ready to go racing here in just a few moments' time. Again, welcome back, everyone. Terribly sorry about the issues. Had some internet problems. I'm gonna attribute them to the storms we've been having recently, but I'm not entirely certain. Again, we do have a recording backup of the last 15 or so laps of the race. That will hopefully be uploaded at some point, but for now, we'll be live for the final 2-lap shootout. So how's everyone doing here tonight? Or how's everyone been doing? I've been doing pretty good. I know these drivers been doing pretty good too. As I think they'll get lights out this time by. And yes, they do. 1 lap to green, 2-lap shootout. So everyone knows the drill. Double them up. Rack the field. Let's go racing, boys. 2 laps to go when we take the green. This will be our first green-white checker attempt. Vern Bradley, your race leader. Dylan Altom on the outside. Mason Weitzel, Artie Peterson, and Adam Tips rounds out your top 5 as we get ready to go racing. So Vern Bradley down the backstretch. The anticipation is building for these drivers as much as it is probably building for all the fans out there watching this restart, watching this race as they get ready to go racing. They get ready to watch probably an exciting finish. And here we go. Pace car getting ready to go down. And pace car, wait for him to go down here, and you'll see right now. Pace car is down. Here we go. Green flag. We're racing. Great start there by Vern Bradley. That's exactly what he needed. Vern Bradley getting I wouldn't say a perfect start, but he got a near perfect one. As they rocket down the backstretch, getting up to full speed. They just got to get to the white flag. Remember, you can't get a caution on the final lap. You cannot get a caution with 1 lap to go. Vern Bradley going through turns 3 and 4. Will they get to the white? Will they get to the white flag? Here we go. White flag is in the air. Final lap presented by Over the Top Designs. It is the last lap of this race. If anyone else is going to try and win this thing, they're going to have to do it now. I tell you what. Side by side they run. Vern Bradley, Dylan Altum on the top. Dylan Altum looking for the win. Mason Weitzel pushing Vern Bradley. Jared Cox has come from the back to the front to run second, to run fourth, really. And I'm sorry, that was Adam Tips on the top. Coming to the checkered flag. It's not going to matter, though. It is going to be Vern Bradley back to victory lane. Mason Weitzel wrecks for second. And they're crashing behind him. Adam Tips, Dylan Altum, Jared Cox, Artie Peterson, Larry Anderson, Aiden Young, Troy Cook, Corey Wagner, Leandro Castro, Nick Gardner, excuse me, Joseph Andujar, Adam McKinney, Glenn Jamieson, Donald Shockley, Cody Martin, Mike Skinner, Donald Staubowitz, Chris Albers, Derek Robinson, Ryan W. Daniels, Trent Ripley, Raymond Root, David White, Matt Skipper, Hal Amy, John Steiber, and Russell Chernesky, Justin Cadenhead, Steve Blankenship, Tyler Lambert, Cristiano, Springer, Martin, Sean Doerr, Hemlinger, Staubowitz, and Hamlet rounds out your field. What a run for Vern Bradley. We'll get an interview in with him. And hopefully my internet doesn't cut out there. Well, Vern, have you got a copy of me, my man? Vern, can you hear me?
I had to get my wheels straight. Yeah, I got a copy.
Man, it feels like I'm picking up right where I left off with this league. You in victory lane. I was real worried for a minute. I had an internet problem. I thought I wasn't going to be able to have the end of the race live. We missed about 10 laps there, but I have the recording of it, so we can upload that later. But we had the final restart aired live for the fans. They loved the finish, and I love the finish too. You put on a heck of a show. Tell us about it.
Man, I'll tell you, I got to start off first giving all the props to Mason Weitzel and Dylan Altum, my teammates in Discord tonight in the race. And we come up with a strategy. We stuck to it, and it worked. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3 for Hal Junior Motorsports tonight. It just feels...
Yeah, I mean, what a run. Now, going into the race here tonight, did you expect to go to victory lane?
No, I didn't. I've got wins over here, obviously, in the truck series, but not the K&N because I didn't race in it. So and it's Daytona, it's a plate track, so you come in with a plan and you try to stick to it, and if everything comes together, then you're going to come out good, and that's how it worked for us tonight.
All right, well, any sponsors you want to thank, anyone like that?
WFO, iRacing Classifieds, we got maybe 360 members or so now, so if you want to check it out on Facebook, or if anyone does, where people can go and list and sell their used sim racing gear, computers, anything like that. So get on there, real racing equipment, whatever you guys got. Again, Hal Junior Motorsports and Amy Contracting and the admins over here at WFO, just a phenomenal job by everyone.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us, man. Great job on the win. Great job on that finish, my man. Great to see you back in victory. And like I said, I feel like I'm picking up right where I left off. Nothing's changed here.
Well, I figured if you were going to come back broadcast tonight that I'd go ahead and try to put us back to where we ended up at.
Hey, great place to be. Hope to see you in victory lane a whole lot more. The only thing that changed, only one thing changed. I will say that Hal Amy got driver of the day. He got driver of the day by a long shot. He got a lot of fans out there.
Oh, Hal's got a ton of fans, and he, man, I can't thank Hal enough. I wanted to push him to the win tonight, but he had some problems early on, so I'm just real happy that Mason stuck with me there at the end. I'd never did it without him and Dylan. Never.
All right, well, thanks for talking to us, man. Great job in the win. Hope to see you in Victory Lane a whole lot more this season.
Thank you, Matt, the American Sim Network, for coming on board with the K&N series here. It's special. It's awesome to have you back, and we'll see you next week.
Happy to be back. And we'll be talking next to Mason Weitzel, who wound up finishing in second place. Mason, have you got a copy on me?
I do have a copy.
Well, how'd that car run tonight? Great job on the second place finish, by the way. You're up front, in the middle, and in the back at all different points here tonight. So great job on finishing second, by the way.
Thanks.
But how'd you run?
I mean, like you said, we were all over the place. Started out front, lap one, led the first lap, and then I tried to get down in the inside lane and spun myself. It was kind of an uphill battle since then. We kind of got back to the front and then played pit strategy there at the end to get us all lined up on the bottom and come out the lead.
Now, were you looking for a win there and just couldn't put it together, or were you happy to run second in that situation?
I'm never happy to run second. Like, if I could have got to the outside, I was going to get to the outside. I told him I'm your friend till the last lap, and I just couldn't get to the outside. I got hooked there at the end. It is what it is. You know, it's plate racing.
All right. Well, anyone you want to thank? Sponsors, that kind of thing?
I just got to thank my team, HPM Motorsports, Nick Morris and Mitchell Hunt, and all the guys over there, and just Vern and Hale for putting this together, and you for broadcasting.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us, man. Great job on the finish. Great job on the good race. Hope to see you in Victory Lane this season, my man.
Thanks.
All right. And last up on the interview block, it is Adam Tips. So we're going to bring him on up here. And we unfortunately cannot bring him on up here because he's in the K&N tower. So Adam Tips, paging Adam Tips to the interview block, to the broadcaster booth. If you're listening to this broadcast, Adam, if you can come on up here. We'll give him a minute, and that was a great race here tonight. Once again, I want to apologize for the connection issues we experienced and kind of missed you on the final 10 or that chunk of from about 19 to go till about that final restart. But, I mean, hey, you guys got to see an incredible finish. I tell you what, that was probably some of the best racing I've seen in this K&N car, full stop. But, yeah, so we're just waiting on Adam Tips here. We'll give him another moment and see how it all plays out for him. And we'll try and talk to him to ask him how it all played out for him, I should say. But it has been a phenomenal night of racing for us here on the American Sim Network. I hope everyone that watched it enjoyed tonight's race. And we'll see y'all next week for sure. And I'm going to have to go on a limb here and say that I don't know if we'll be seeing Adam in the booth tonight and be able to talk to him. I'm hoping we'll be able to. But, of course, we're still waiting on him. Giving him a moment. And I don't think we'll be able to talk to him, unfortunately. I think that'll do it for us here tonight on the American Sim Network. We hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, and we do have Adam Tips here. Hey, Adam, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
We're just about to wrap things up, so you got here right in the right amount of time there. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing pretty good. I'm happy with how the year's starting off. I'll take a top 5 at Daytona, which is very difficult.
Yeah, how did that car run? That's $1 million question. And, like most everyone, you were up front, in the middle, in the back, somewhere in between at some point here tonight. So how'd that car run for you?
Oh, it ran well. So at the beginning, I was at the back because I just wanted to fill people out. That's kind of my I just like to do that because I don't know who I can trust yet. So at the beginning, I'm at the back, and then I made it through a couple of those cautions. I was like, let's just go for it. So then I finally went up front, and then I led quite a few laps, and then fell back on some fuel strategy there, which kind of put me in the middle of the pack. And then it was pretty much balls to the wall at the end, and I went for it, and it turned out all right.
All right. Well, anyone you want to thank, sponsors, that kind of thing?
No, I got to thank everybody that puts on WFO. Vern, congratulations to him. All the admins that help out. My team owner, which is also Tim and Garrett, they're my team owner, and I got to say thanks to them. And then that's about it. And thank you for helping us tonight, sir.
All right. Well, thanks for talking to us, man. Great job on the third place finish. And from all of us at the American Sim Network, we hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast. We'll see you all tomorrow night. Loose Lug Nuts Racing League goes to more dirt racing. And then we'll continue our week from there. Hope everyone enjoyed, and we'll see you all then.